Pride Daily.
Hi there, I'm Kev McGrath. Coming up, stand clear of the closing doors, please. First though, claims LGBTQ plus clubbers have been threatened with rape by police in Azerbaijan off the back of a drugs raid at a queer-friendly venue. More than 100 arrests at Labyrinth in Baku, with those held also alleging assault and extortion, plus degrading comments about their sexuality and gender identity. Azerbaijan's consistently ranked as the worst country in Europe for LGBTQ plus people. This gay couple explained to Jam News how they have to live.
You hide your love, your partner, act like a complete heterosexual, both among friends and at parties, in different companies.
Being gay is a problem from start to finish. The owner of the apartment says, "Two guys cannot live together. Who is this with you? We prove we're just friends or cousins."
It's also claimed those arrested at the club were all made to drink water from a toilet, and the upshot of this so-called drugs raid, none were found.
Pride Daily.
Next, a step towards more rights for LGBTQ plus couples in Poland. The government's approved plans for cohabitation contracts for all partners living together, which would cover, amongst other things, access to health info, inheritance and tax stuff, and housing rights. Ultimately needs approval from the right-wing religious president, though, and it's seen as a fudge in a country that's mostly Catholic and doesn't have same-sex marriage.
Pride Daily.
And a bit of a transgender legend in New York City has been the announcer for the mayor's inauguration. Bernie Wagenblast is one of the voices of the subway there. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. She's been doing that since 2009 and came out in 2023. The 69-year-old's provided the voiceover for queer ally Zoran Mamdami's swearing in and calls it an honour. No time to tell you that. The conductor at Vienna Philharmonic's New Year's concert has kissed his husband in the middle of one of the event's biggest moments. Millions of TV viewers saw Yannick Nizet-Seguin give violinist Pierre Tourville a peck on the neck during the Radetzky March.
Pride Daily.
Hi there, I'm Kev McGrath. Coming up, turncoat Nicki Minaj. First though, 10 conspiracy theory bedwetters claiming French First Lady Brigitte Macron is transgender have been convicted of cyberbullying. 8 men and 2 women behind a sustained campaign of online harassment. Nothing wrong with being trans, of course, but the wife of President Macron just isn't. Most have been given suspended prison sentences of up to 8 months by a court in Paris. One will be jailed, though, for not showing up to court. Brigitte tells TF1 2 stories have been concocted.
Either I was born a man, or I was born Brigitte. I died in 1960, and it's my brother who became a woman. Needless to say, no one can touch my genealogy. That's something impossible. A birth certificate is not nothing.
And US right-winger Candace Owens plays a big part in all this. The 36-year-old attention seeker's being sued by the Macrons in America for amplifying the lie.
Pride Daily.
Next, an Australian Football League president's been reported to the governing body over allegations of anti-LGBTQ plus comments. All to do with the decision by inclusive team Kyneton Women's Wedge-tailed Eagles to quit their home league, and claims Brenton Knott labelled that as not about footy, but about grooming and gender weirdness. He's previously denied this, but it's now with the AFL's Integrity Unit.
Pride Daily.
And viral videos show the music of former LGBTQ plus ally turned traitor Nicki Minaj is being booed in nightclubs and clearing dance floors. The singer's now fully on board with the radical right in America, praising its president who's destroying queer rights and criticising healthcare for trans youth, and that's not even the half of it. People are also remixing songs to cut out her verses, and a petition to have her deported for her betrayals now close to 50,000 signatures.
Pride Daily.
Hi again, I'm Kev McGrath. Just wanted to nip back with this and make sure it gets the attention it deserves. We're going to hear from the drunk homophobe who's decided gay men can't use public bathrooms if they look feminine. Won't name him, but it's out there, and he targeted US content creator Zachary Wilmore in the toilets at a New Year's Eve event. Happened after the closet case shook the cubicle he'd asked Zachary to use because the presence of a man looking fabulous made him feel uncomfortable. Bless.
I don't like a dude with show your face, pearls on his eyes. Yeah, I don't like that shit. In my men's bathroom, showing your chest like a girl, dressed like a girl, belly button rings like a girl.
You know why too? I used the stall because I didn't want any.
Yeah, because you're a girl.
That video has now had close to 3 million views on TikTok and Instagram. Bigot McBigotface has taken down all his socials due to the massive blowback. His family's business Insta's vanished as well. FAFO, I believe that's referred to.
Queer Family Podcast.
If you've ever felt like your family didn't fit the traditional mold, this show is for you. I'm Jamie, host of the Queer Family Podcast. And every week we highlight LGBTQIA+ families and the beautiful, unique ways we build and show up for our families in a world that wasn't designed for us. We celebrate, highlight, uplift, and normalize queer families because our stories deserve center stage. New episodes every Monday. Listen wherever you get your pods.
Love is love on the Queer Family Podcast. Love is love.
Pride Daily.
Hi there, I'm Kev McGrath. Coming up, gay pistachio ice cream. First though, a Grammy Award-winning gospel singer and Christian church leaders accused of sexually abusing a young man during Pray the Gay Away sessions. Donnie McClurkin denies coercing and assaulting Giuseppe Corletto, who was struggling with his sexuality between 2007 and 2015 in New York. The founder of Perfecting Faith Church has previously described how God helped him overcome the curse of homosexuality. McClurkin's so worried about younger people being gay, he gets ever so animated.
I see feminine men because we failed. It's not the children's fault. We failed our boys. We failed our girls. Katy Perry is turning the girls out. Talking about I kissed the girl and I liked it. God didn't call this generation to such perversion.
I sat through 25 minutes of that. After one alleged incident, it's claimed 66-year-old McClurkin wrote an apology email labelling himself the epitome of a desperate, dirty old man.
Pride Daily.
Next, you know that mad panic over transgender women using single-sex spaces? Turns out it doesn't exist. Never. Research by advocacy group Translucent finds just 4 official complaints have been recorded in England since 2022 across nearly 400 public bodies. Takes in women's toilets and changing rooms in the likes of hospitals and council-run swimming pools and leisure centres. One complaint regarded someone cisgender, not trans.
Pride Daily.
And we'll wrap up with some gay pistachio ice cream. This has caught the eye of Italian actor and LGBTQ+ activist Luigi Tabita in a shop in Sicily. He's posted a picture online. The ice cream's partly pink, so clearly gay, and continuing the theme, I imagine it slips down a treat. No time to tell you that queer families in Hawaii now have better legal protections. The law's been made gender neutral to give equality to same-gender parents and their children.
Pride Daily.
Hi there, I'm Kev McGrath. Coming up, vintage gay love. First though, let's hear from a long-term proud ally, solicitor Terry Gorey from Ireland. He's been targeted online for wearing not even a rainbow tie as such, just a tie with a few different colours. A knuckle dragger asked him if that means he's woke.
Absolutely proud to be woke. I'm proud to be against hatred of the other because they're different to us, hatred of gay people or trans people. And I am glad that you took the crayons out of your nose long enough to recognise and draw the reasonable conclusion that yes, indeed, I'm woke and I'm proud to be woke. I see it as a badge of honour.
Lots of supportive comments under Terry's video, including much love for the crayons out of your nose line. User Deform UK says, so weird we're at a point where people are proud to be asleep.
Pride Daily.
Next, a Colombian transgender woman who's been missing for more than 40 days may have been kidnapped, police say. Angelica Corseal disappeared on November 25th in Cosenza, we think with €10,000 on her to take to her family for a house purchase. 2 mobile phones used by the 28-year-old are unreachable. There's nothing about the way her home's been left that suggests she was planning to leave.
Pride Daily.
And more than 4,000 vintage photos of male romance have gone on display at an exhibition in Canberra, Australia. The pictures have been collected over the last 25 years in the likes of antique stores, flea markets and auctions by American husbands Hugh Nini and Neil Treadwell. They date between the 1850s and 1950s, when gay relationships were often illegal and hidden. One shows a couple holding a sign saying, "Not married, but willing to be." No time to tell you that. You've got Pride Night at Los Angeles Zoo later. Not sure how you get a Nigerian dwarf goat to wave a rainbow flag, but good luck to them.
Pride Daily.
Hi there, I'm Kev McGrath. Coming up, the Straight Acting Brotherhood. First though, the woman shot dead by an immigration officer in Minneapolis in America was queer, it's believed. Mum of 3, Renee Nicole Good, was in her car, we think with her wife, and they pulled over to record a raid taking place. The US government calling her a domestic terrorist and deranged leftist who tried to run over enforcement agents. Footage of the killing doesn't back that up. Journalist Chris Hayes giving more details on this to The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Reports indicate that she was without medical attention for between 10 to 15 minutes. There's reporting on the scene that indicate that a doctor attempted to give CPR and was stopped. Her partner was in the car, as was her dog, and stuffed into the front seat were a number of stuffed animals that belonged to her 4-year-old daughter, who has now lost her mother.
Thanks to CBS. Protests across America in response to the 37-year-old's death. Her mother says she was an amazing human being.
Pride Daily.
Next, a school teacher who told his pupils that being gay is an unnatural, unhealthy, disgusting perversion has been struck off. Patrick Lawler's attempts at indoctrination also extended to labelling Islam satanic and claiming Catholicism's the one true religion. Plus, the 62-year-old made racist remarks in schools in Northumberland and Bristol in the UK and bigged up cocaine, and he's a member of a neo-Nazi group.
Pride Daily.
And hey, self-loathing gay men, have we got the group for you? The Straight Acting Brotherhood's a new club for men who are attracted to men, but against the likes of pride parades, rainbows, and being feminine, all the stereotypes. Members don't refer to themselves as gay or queer, even though, it's for guys who are masculine and ambitious who reject the gay culture. No membership fee, amazing, but you do have to go on at least one event each year, costing between $4,000 and $7,000. I see. No time to tell you that. Rihanna's asked Vivian Wilson, the estranged transgender daughter of Elon Musk, to model some underwear. It's for the Valentine's Day collection of the singer's Fenty range. And Aspen Gay Ski Week kicks off its 49th year on Sunday in Colorado in the US. Subscribe to Pride Daily so you never miss an episode, and make sure you get notified about new ones. That's your lot. I'll see you next week.